Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erin, and today I spent like 4 hours and 2 days trying to make this tier list and set it up properly. So finally got it all done. Finally haven't accidentally reloaded the page. So today we're going to be doing this Barbie movie tier list ranking that I've set up. I will link this in the description if you want to do it yourself. But today I've set all these up in release order. So I'm going to be ranking these amazing Barbie movies in the way that I personally think they should be ranked. So we've got our usual S tier up here, which means amazing, that Lady Gaga meme.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before, unafraid to reference or not reference, put it in a blender, shit on it, vomit on it, eat it, give birth to it.
I'm going all the way down to D tier, which means garbage, throw it away, throw the whole thing away. It's not worth it. And so, since this is my own personal opinion, these rankings will be a little biased. So if you don't agree with one of these rankings, sorry, but that's just my own opinion. So here we go. Let's get started. So first up is Barbie and a Nutcracker. This is a classic. This is the first Barbie movie to ever be released, and it's perfect for Christmas time, and I happen to love the Nutcracker. It's one of my favorite ballets. So I think we're going to put it up here in S tier, and that's where it shall remain. That's where she shall stay. Next up is Barbie and Rapunzel. Now, I love this movie. The costumes are incredible, and the soundtrack, you can tell what it is the second you hear it. But I feel like the storyline and some of the characters, they could be toned down a bit, so A tier. Swan Lake, my favorite Barbie movie. Oh, I love this movie so much. Swan Lake is my all-time favorite ballet. The soundtrack, Barbie's portrayal of Odette, the magic, and the fact that they still kept it as a ballet. S tier. Princess and the Pauper, I shouldn't have to give any explanation. All the way up here in S tier. Fairytopia. I feel like it's amazing. It's an incredible movie, and the comedy just hits, and the fact that it's basically a story about a disabled person going and saving the day. But the fact that they still gave her wings at the end, I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose of showing that people with disability can still do things that everybody else can. So for that, I'm going to put it in A tier. Magic of Pegasus. It gave us enemies to lovers. Mermaidia. I love that movie, but I actually own a poster of it. But I feel like it belongs in B tier, but I don't know why. Like, it's amazing. It could go in A tier with Fairytopia, but I feel like it belongs in B tier. I think I'm gonna keep it in B tier. Barbie Diaries. I'm gonna get some people disagreeing with me on this, but I love the fact that they were trying to be experimental with their motion capture animation instead of the usual computer animated. But I will agree, some of the plot points weren't that great, and the fact that she went with Kevin even after he was really, really odd and weird and creepy. But the songs, Sky Sweet, and I'm doing the singing voice of Barbie, the fact that they tried to make Barbie more relatable, A tier. 12 Dancing Princesses, I shouldn't have to explain myself, S tier. Magic of the Rainbow. Okay, I really, really like Magic of the Rainbow. I personally like it more than Mermaidia and Fairytopia, but at the same time, I feel like they dragged the whole Laverna storyline a little too long. And there were some inconsistencies. So I might have to put it in A tier with Fairytopia. So right now that's putting A tier in the lead. On to Island Princess. I really like this movie. A ton of people like this movie. The costumes, Saji, Tallulah, Azul. The songs are incredible. Tika kind of drags the movie down. I will agree with a ton of people on that. Tika does drag the movie down a little bit. B tier. Mariposa. A tier. Diamond Castle. S tier. Christmas Carol. Okay, this is my all-time favorite Christmas movie. And the fact that we got to see Barbie play a mean character was amazing. And I like how they did the whole Christmas Carol gender swap, putting Barbie's character Eden in the typical Scrooge role. So, just for that, S tier. Thumbelina. It doesn't even really feel like a Barbie movie. Like, I enjoy this movie, but for the sole fact that it doesn't feel like a Barbie movie, I'm gonna put it in C tier. Three Musketeers, gender swap, Three Musketeers, technically Four Musketeers. This is such a feminist movie, and I enjoy it. I love it. The soundtrack, the costumes, the puns, and the names that they give at the entrance to the masquerade ball. In the whole, like, the diversity in the characters, in the Musketeer characters. A tier. Mermaid Tale. It's just a... I don't want to be mean. Like, I enjoy this movie. I enjoy almost all of these movies. Mermaid Tale. I'm feeling B tier. I can't explain it, but I'm feeling B tier. Fashion Fairy Tale. I love this movie. It's going in A tier. Fairy Secret. The Pride Flag Wings. S tier. Also, because of Ken being a whole goofball. Princess Charming School. I love this movie so much. S tier. S and A are tied up again. Perfect Christmas. It's a fun holiday movie, but Chelsea was so annoying. B. Mermaid Tale 2. B tier with the first Mermaid Tale. Princess and the Pop Star. It's a retelling of Princess and the Pauper, but more modern, and I actually enjoyed it a lot. So it's going in A. Pink Shoes. I love that movie. S. I'm not going to justify myself with that, even though a ton of people dislike that movie. I enjoyed it. This is my own opinion. It's going there. Mariposa and the Fairy Princess. A tier. I enjoyed it, and it was a really fun movie. It's about not letting other people's differences get to you. It's basically telling you that no matter how different people look from your own personal norm, it doesn't mean that they're dangerous or evil or anything. And you shouldn't have to change yourself to accommodate to somebody else's idea of what's normal. Ponytail. It wasn't that good. Pearl Princess, another Barbie mermaid movie. I'll admit it was better, in my opinion, than Mermaid Tale 2, but it wasn't as good as Mermaidia. I'm still gonna put it in B tier because I had fun watching it. Okay, we're down to the final row. Secret Door. It wasn't that good. C tier. Princess Power. I enjoyed it, but I will admit it could have been better. C tier. Rockin' Royals. It was a fun movie. I enjoyed it. It's personally a top 10 Barbie movie for me. I will put it in A tier. Barbie and her sisters movies are not that good. But I like that the puppy saved the day, so B. Spy Squad. I actually really enjoyed that movie. It's not as bad as other people say it is. So, A tier. Starlight Adventure. A tier. Puppy Chase. C tier. The Great Puppy Adventure and the Puppy Chase keep getting mixed up whenever I look up these movies. It's odd. Video Game Hero, worst Barbie movie ever. D tier. Dolphin Magic. It could have been gayer. Princess Adventure. It could have been gayer, but they gave us a really awesome song by Trey, Ned and Ted and Ken, and the evil prince, who I cannot remember the name of. My apologies. He did an amazing reprise of it, so A tier. Lost Birthday was not that good. Big City, Big Dreams could have been better, but I enjoyed it, so I'm putting it in the middle. Okay, this is my ranking of all the Barbie movies. My own personal opinion. I will admit that S and A, they're pretty close when it comes to how good I think the movies were. I just feel like that with the ones that I put in A tier, there was something missing that could have put them in S tier. And that's my own personal opinion. Do you agree with these? Do you disagree with any of them? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Fear on your face, it gives me